Hey, thanks for joining Dr. Wood and I for a chat. We're talking about postpartum care, how to look after ourselves after we've had a baby. So important.
Very good. So, I mean, your body's going through this physical change. Firstly, there's kind of repair work that needs to happen from the baby coming out of you,
Yes.
whether it's a caesarean section or whether it's a vaginal birth. There's a bit of healing to go on there. But the other big change is when you're pregnant, your placenta is making industrial doses of hormones. And when the placenta comes out, that sudden drop in hormones can have a bit of an emotional effect on you.
Yes.
And that's also the trigger for breastfeeding to start. So it's physiological that you might feel a bit teary or upset or cry at nothing or be a bit short-tempered for a few days just while that milk's coming in, and that's a physiological, normal process. And again, don't fight it.
No,
right?
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
But as far as physical healing, whether you have some stitches, for a caesarean section, or whether it was just a vaginal birth, it's all going to get better by just doing life. The big change is managing your baby and feeding your baby. And if you're choosing to breastfeed, that's a big change. And sometimes it doesn't go as straightforward as we like, and you need to get some help from lactation consultants or the midwives to help you with attachment. You might have sore nipples, you might have bleeding nipples. So there's a lot of things you can do.
And it's to be expected.
It is to be expected.
And there's things to help you in the process. There's creams and...
Yeah, there's hydrogel discs, and there's like other things to help soothe things, and there's shields, and there's a whole lot of technology out there to really help. If before your baby's born you get a chance to go to a breastfeeding class, that's really good.
Yeah, I recommend that.
Breastfeeding is the biggest change in your life of all. Labour just takes a day, but the whole breastfeeding process is like 10 times a day for the next 6 months. And if you can get your head in that space beforehand, that's the best preparation.
Right.
So that's going to happen to your body afterwards. Then you've got your things like just your general strength and don't be too worried about doing any special exercises. Just walking around and managing your baby is, the most helpful thing to do to get your body back into shape. So there's the sort of physical stuff, which will just get better by itself. Breastfeeding's a big deal. The last thing to think about is...
But if you can't breastfeed...
It's also totally okay. Your baby's going to survive.
As long as your baby's fed.
That's right. And having a healthy, happy baby is much more important than having a breastfed baby.
Yes.
And that's the most important thing. The last thing is about managing your lifestyle at that time. It's a big change. Everything's changed, right? And so first baby, it's a big change from, hey, I just go out for a coffee with my friends, to suddenly I can't because I've got to think about this other baby and what I'm eating. It's all affecting things. So getting used to that. You're often really tired in the first 6 weeks because your baby's sleeping is not sleeping well, and up during the night for feeds. When it's your second and third baby, managing that and your rest of the family can be a bit taxing. So you need to sort of surround yourself with people who are going to support you and help you. And if your friends say, hey, can I come and do anything? Take them up on that. Say, can you come and do a load of laundry for me? Can you come and just vacuum my house? Because those are things that would be really helpful. And your friends actually think, actually, that'd be really helping my friend, and they really like to be asked.
Thanks so much, Dr. Wood. I think it's so important what you said about having that village, and if you can, get a village around you and help.
A community. Surround yourself with a community.
Exactly. So thank you so much, Dr. Wood. Hope those tips have helped you. Keep it locked right here at Mums at the Table.